Some places don't change, they wait for you. After years of running, he came back to a place where time once stood still, and behind that door was love that never left. This is not just a story, it's a return. This village did not wake up in a hurry. Stone cottages rested beside narrow roads, and the morning mist moved like a quiet memory. Here, time didn't chase people, it waited for them. Adam arrived at the small village station after many long years. The old clock ticked softly, reminding him that time still lived here. Every step felt familiar, as if the road recognized him. The silent path beneath his feet was holding those memories that he had buried deep in a corner of his heart. This road remembered his childhood, the laughter, the innocent dreams that once passed through these turns without fear. Even though he himself was close to forgetting everything, this path had not forgotten him. At the end of the lane stood a small cottage, white walls, a wooden door, and roses climbing patiently upward. This was not just a house, this was home. The door opened slowly, and there she was, older in years but unchanged in love. "You finally came home," she said. No long words were needed. Some feelings are too deep for sentences. The fire crackled softly, like it was listening. Steam rose from the old cups of tea, carrying memories with it. The room fell into silence. Not the silence of loneliness, but the kind that heals the heart. After many years, Adam was drinking tea made by his grandmother's own hands. As he sat there, he realized how much noise the city had filled inside him. And here, in this quiet place, all he wanted was to listen to his grandmother's words. Grandmother was sitting by the fire, talking to Adam, while Adam kept looking at her and at the old photographs hanging on the wall, where pictures of his mother, himself, and his grandparents were displayed together. When grandmother opened the window, the morning light began to pour in through the thin curtains. Grandmother led Adam into the quiet garden of the house, where an old apple tree stood, its roots deep in the soil, planted long ago by his grandfather's own hands. With a gentle smile, she said, "It took many years for this tree to bear fruit, but once it began, it was never empty again." At that moment, Adam felt something settle in his heart. He understood that some lessons cannot be taught by books or classrooms. They are learned slowly, silently, through life itself. As evening fell, warm lights slowly spread through the village, wrapping the streets in a quiet glow. A gentle reminder that even as the day ends, there is always warmth waiting to be found. When the neighbors saw Adam walking beside his grandmother, they smiled and waved, for this was the place where his childhood had once lived. An old baker stepped forward and placed a warm piece of freshly baked bread in Adam's hands, as if welcoming him back home. That night, rain began to fall softly. Grandmother stood at the doorway, her eyes lifted to the sky, as if she felt that Adam had returned, not alone, but carrying God's mercy with him, gently pouring down as rain. Adam sat by the fire inside, sipping tea made by his grandmother's loving hands. As memories of the past washed over him, his eyes filled with tears. In a weary voice, he whispered, "Nani, I'm so tired." She gently placed her hand on his head and said, "Rest, my child. It isn't necessary to chase after everything." The fire listened in quiet warmth, and the night, gentle and patient, understood everything. Adam looked into the fire as if he were finding peace there, right beside his grandmother. The next morning felt lighter. Adam knew he would return to the city, but this time he would not leave himself behind. Adam stood outside, breathing deeply, as if every breath was slowly easing the weight he carried inside. Adam and his grandmother were standing outside. Adam felt that the time to leave had come, but then he made a decision to stay with his grandmother for a few more days. And Adam walked out toward the village. And as he looked at the village paths, he lost himself in the memories of his childhood. And the village held Adam in its peace. Grandmother returned home and became absorbed in worship, as if she were offering thanks to God. Grandmother had Adam plant a sapling in the garden with his own hands and said, "When you leave, I will see you in this plant." And night slowly settled over the village once again, as the children, their laughter fading, began to return to their homes. Adam sat at the doorway, thinking how some places never truly leave the heart. Just then, his grandmother appeared with a cup of warm tea, a quiet comfort just when he needed it most. And then the night embraced the village, holding it in a calm, peaceful embrace. Under the quiet sky, wrapped in flowers and moonlight, a grandmother and a grandson stood together. Proof that some loves don't grow old, they only grow deeper with time. Sometimes going back is not a weakness. Sometimes it's the bravest step we take to find our way home. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us share more meaningful stories like this, stories that remind us where we truly belong.